Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with PhoneArena.com and this is the Micromax Canvas Night. Yes, you have been asking us incessantly in the comment section and finally we got this phone, the review unit of the Micromax Canvas Night. It's the company's latest flagship phone and has top-end specs but for a surprisingly low price. So this phone is completely special and we agree and we understand the need to unbox it real soon. So we're going to do it quickly and swiftly. So let's start the unboxing. Now let's straight away open the box because it's been opened already. It's been already in other hands, and let's quickly take a look at the box here. So this box is very similar to what we had with the Micromax Canvas Turbo perhaps. You have the specs on the back. It has a 2 GHz true octa-core processor, 8 cores of ARM A7 chips here, Cortex A7 chips, made by MediaTek MT6592T, 2 GHz, that's the number. 5-inch 1080p display, pretty normal these days. Camera is a 16 MP autofocus camera. This is an Omnivision sensor and it has this new M8 Largan lens. Well, I don't know what that means, but Largan is actually a big Chinese manufacturer of lens modules and apparently it has a really good lens. And the secondary camera is an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, and 8 megapixel. These days most phones come with 8 megapixel on the back, but again, yeah, we are seeing a lot of selfies being taken recently, so I think that makes sense. And we have full HD video recording, HSPA, memory is 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. It doesn't have a micro SD card slot, so there is that thing to remember. And there is a 2350 mAh battery, the only weak point of this phone in our opinion, but we'll let you know how it goes in the full review. But anyway, that's the box on the back here. This phone is retailing for 19,999 rupees and that's a great price. Anyway, turning to the box, the phone is right there on the top. It has its own casing and all the protection here. We'll just keep this aside. You can take a look at the phone right now. It's completely powered off. But anyway, we'll keep this aside and take a look at the other box contents. Well, that's about it. That's it in the box. The phone has a non-removable back cover and is of really high premium build quality. So let's keep the box aside and take a look at the phone. So the phone is sitting inside some protection of sorts that was part of the box, and it has its own case. This is a matte case that Micromax provides. Let's take it out of the case. This very thin protection case, I guess, very bendable, made of plastic. So anyway, there you go, that's the phone. Wow, it looks great. It has amazing build quality. You can see on the sides this is proper metal and has beautifully built buttons. The SIM card slots, unfortunately already a person has used this, so it looks that way, but it shouldn't look that way. And the back is glass. It very much looks like a Sony Xperia Z2 that we recently took a look in the Mobile World Congress event. Front and back is glass, and I think this is the first time the maximum amount of premium looks have been achieved in a Micromax phone. This looks absolutely wonderful except for the camera module that is like coming out of the body. It's a 16 MP unit and it's a big lens, so I think decent compromise, I guess. And there is also the LED flash here. But anyway, let's quickly go through the hardware walkthrough. Over at the front, we have the 5-inch 1080p display. Looks really dark. We are hoping the display is very good. And there's the earpiece and the front-facing camera, which is 8 megapixel with autofocus. There are the 3 capacitive buttons here, home, menu, and back, which will light up and offer haptic feedback after powering on the phone. Over at the bottom, you can see the loudspeaker, the micro USB port and the primary microphone, and also you have these bands here which help with antenna reception since this is completely metal and glass at the back. Now moving on to the left hand side, we have the micro SD card slot here. another band for helping with the antenna reception. Moving on to the top, another band here and the 3.5mm audio jack. Moving to the right, we have the micro SIM slots here, dual SIM micro SIM slots. You have the power button and the volume rockers here. So that's the phone on the front and the sides. Over at the back, we already saw the 16 megapixel camera, the LED flash and the Micromax logo, and that's about it. It's very clean and minimal, but you can see that it already has a lot of fingerprints. I just took it out of the box, so regular cleaning is necessary. So I guess the case does make sense here. It's a very normal case, nothing special about it, but it does prevent the smudges and it feels really nice. So anyway, let's power on the phone and see how it is. That's the boot logo of the Canvas Night. This is the first time we are seeing Micromax use a Night or some kind of branding, but Canvas has been constant. We saw Canvas Turbo, which is now massively reduced its price, and yeah, that's the setup menu. Let's quickly go through this, and there you go. That's the Micromax Canvas Night. It says, gives warning for all that stuff, but anyway, that's the UI here, slightly modified from stock. You can see a huge notification draw bar here and all the quick settings, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all that slightly changed, but very similar to what we have seen with other Micromax devices. The device is again powered by the MediaTek MT6592T 2 GHz true octa-core processor. So we are hoping the performance is pretty good, but at this price and especially with this display, you can see that the viewing angles are brilliant on this display and it looks very, very vibrant and good in person. So Micromax has done a lot of stuff here, seemingly good, but we'll let you know how it goes in the full review. But for the first impressions, we are completely overwhelmed by the build quality, the overall premium feel of this device, including the display, the software and all that. So that's about it for the unboxing and a quick overview of the Micromax Canvas Night. Before we leave, we'll just show you the settings page and the about, so that you can see the Android version. Micromax A350, that's the code name, and Android version as 4.2.2. It's not the latest, it's not 4.3, but still good enough, I guess, in case you're looking to buy a really premium Android phone at a very low price. So that's the Micromax Canvas Night. Do hit the like button if you like this video, do hit the like button if you like this phone, and also share it with your friends if you like this video. Do hit the subscribe button too if you want more videos like these, and thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comment section below.